Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get right into today's video. So Model1 sent me some products, a PR package. They sent me some acrylics and a builder gel set. I did like a mini unboxing on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it, then most likely you aren't following me, so make sure to go follow me over there. And here I'm just taking out all of the glow in the dark acrylics. Since it's Halloween, I felt this would go perfect with a set. And they also sent me 12 size acrylic brush. All of these brushes are very cheap in my opinion. Like, they are super flimsy and I feel like you won't be able to work with them as good as the other more expensive brushes, but that's just my opinion. And then they also sent me some liquid monomer, and this is a 120 milliliter bottle. This monomer is more on the stronger side, which is why I don't really use it. I'm just going to be using my not polished monomer instead, and I'm also going to be using my pana brush that I got from Amazon. And here I'm just going to go ahead and prep my brush, and I'm just going to briefly show you the colors. And all of these are lighter colors. These colors are so pretty, and this was honestly my favorite part, like unboxing these. This is my first time like opening these acrylics since I got the package, and I was just like so amazed at how pretty these colors are. And I did get 8 colors. I also got 8 acrylics of the glitter acrylics. I'll be doing a video on that soon. So for the people who want to see me do acrylic more, make sure to turn on my post notifications so you will be notified when I upload that video. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch all of the colors. This was another one of my favorite parts. It's like these colors all together just look so pretty side by side. And I could have did like a very colorful set, but I wanted to do something like very different. I did do a lot of nail art in this video, so if you are into nail art, this is going to be one of the videos where I practice on that. And honestly, it was just so fun doing nail art. Since I've done that pink spider set with like the little ghost and the boo, with the Nail Addict LA polishes, I've just been more into like doing nail art. It's super fun, so out of my comfort zone. Like, I have really shaky hands, and like it was just so fun to do. So I'm gonna do some nail art like I said, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch all of these colors. These colors are very pigmented and very beautiful. So here's all of the colors once I have finished swatching them, and these colors are so pretty. Like I mentioned, these are super pigmented. I didn't have any like trouble with marbling, because like sometimes you may get like acrylics that marble, and like I said, they do glow in the dark. So this is what the colors look like once I have turned off all of the lights. These acrylic powders glow super bright, and then they also glow even more freshly out the UV LED lamp. And they just look so cool inside the jars, like that blue, green, and yellow. Those are the ones that glow the most, and I was just like so amazed. These were super pretty. I couldn't stop recording angles and stuff. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the next part. So moving on to the application part. So I've already applied my nail tips. These are the non-C-curve square tips. I got them from the Attitude Shop, and they're like a Instagram store. And these nails actually arrived as I was setting up to do this video, and I was so happy because I got to use them in today's video. It just makes making like the square shape so much more easier. And here are some of the acrylics I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using that glow in the dark green that I just got in that glow in the dark set, and then I'm also going to be using this black from Model1's, and then I'm going to be using this nude color. It's called Second Nude from Not Polished, and this is a very pretty nude. I really enjoyed this color. So what I wanted to do something different. So I'm starting off by doing a smile line French tip nail, and I'm starting with my index. So I haven't done a French tip using acrylic in a very long time, and honestly it was super fun. This set I really took my time and just tried to make everything look super nice. So I'm starting off with a bead like a little bit down where the nail tip is, and I'm just kind of rounding off that point. I want like an oval point, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm using the body of my brush to kind of get that acrylic to be where I want it to be, and then also using this size 8 brush really helped because the beads weren't super big, because if you have too much acrylic you have too much to work with. And then I also made sure my beads weren't super wet. So the smile line is starting to look really nice. I was really happy about that. So like I said, I was taking my time, and honestly it was so worth it. Like, I just can't wait for you guys to see how this nail set turned out. I'm super excited. This nail design is definitely going in my favorites. Okay, so back to the smile line. What I wanted to do for the smile lines, I wanted to just use a lot of like just build it up. So once I file, I can just file down to like that crisp smile line and French tip. But once I filed down, I couldn't really build up the green color that I'm going to be using as the tip of the nail. It was really hard to build that up. So what I eventually had to do, once I filed that like to where I got that crisp smile line, I ended up filing it too low. So I did have to go back in and encapsulate it with some clear, and you'll see all of that later. But yeah, this is how the smile line is looking. It's looking really nice, and I'm super like proud about it. I'm going to do the same thing for the middle finger and then also for the pinky. And once I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and shape them into shape a little bit, just so that they can be a little bit more perfect. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this part play out. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video, and if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to see all of my future videos. To file these into shape, I did use my 8080 grit nail file from Pana. I make sure not to do a lot of pressure because I didn't want to file into the nail. But this is how the nails look once I have finished the smile line. The pinky was a little bit more challenging just because it's a smaller nail and I had limited room to work with. And this is how they look once I have finished filing. I didn't really get like a good clip of that, but yeah, I did go ahead and do that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the rest of the nail with that glow in the dark green that I show in the beginning of the video. And like I said, I don't know if it was because the pigment in this, but I couldn't really build up this nail. I went in with like super large beads and it still just wouldn't build up. And then also the acrylic was drying really slow. I'm not sure if it's because two different brands mixing together, because my room wasn't cold or hot, so the temperature didn't really have anything to do with it. I kind of just feel like it's the whatever the ingredients are in this glow in the dark acrylic, it kind of made it set slow. I don't know, maybe it was just me, but yeah, it wasn't drying fast enough for me. So I feel like that also played a part in it, because once I lay it down, I was just rubbing it off as I was like going. But yeah, I did go in with several beads trying to build this up, and I am overlapping the green with the nude color because like I said, I wanted to just build it up with the colors and then just file it down to a crisp French tip nail. But that didn't work. I ended up having to go in and do more work than I wanted, but that's okay. The nail set turned out really pretty, so that part was okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys watch this part. Oh, and here is a side view of how the nail looked after going in with several beads. Like, it just wasn't building up, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit, like a few more beads, just to see if I can get it built up even more. A few more beads later, and this is what the nail is looking like. I was honestly tired of going in with beads with that one, so I was just going to go ahead to the middle finger and just let that one dry a little bit to see if I wanted to, just to see what else I wanted to do to that nail. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the middle finger, and then also I'm going to do the pinky finger with the green. So here's what the nails look like once I have finished going in with the green tip of the nails. And honestly, this part took a little bit longer than expected, but that's okay. Here's how the side view is looking. I'm just gonna go in with the black and go from there. So I'm going in with that black acrylic on my thumb and ring finger, and this black was super pigmented. Like, it just looks so like shiny while it's wet. It was just so pretty in person. But yeah, the black, sometimes black acrylics and white acrylics are like super messy to work with. I think it's because like the pigments are very, like the black is just super dark and the white is just super white. So I feel like the pigments in those kind of make the acrylic a little bit difficult to work with. But me learning more with acrylic, I was able to work with this with very few problems. And honestly, I had fun using the black. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a solid nail for my thumb. And then I'm also going to do my ring finger as well using this black. And these black nails will be encapsulated. I believe I didn't show the encapsulation of the black nails in the video, but I wasn't gonna build the black nails up because I was having trouble building up the green, and I just felt like the black would need even more acrylic powder to build them up. So I just went ahead and did the coverage of the nail, and then I'm just gonna encapsulate with clear acrylic. I'm just finishing up that coverage of the black, and then this is what they are looking like. I went ahead and encapsulated off camera with clear, and this is what the nails are looking like now. Encapsulating these nails went perfectly. Here's the side view. I was able to get them really smooth and a nice apex. So here I'm just going to be taking the bulk down to reveal that nice crisp smile line. I'm using my Melanie Susie antenna cordless nail drill with a, I believe it's a large barrel ceramic drill bit. And I'm just going to be filing the surface of the nail to reveal that smile line. And also I'm just going to be smoothing out the green as well. Like I said, once I filed these, they did become very thin. So I did have to go in and encapsulate them. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up that over all of the nails. And once I'm done with the surface of the nail, I'll also be reshaping them with my nail file. They didn't really need it now because I was gonna go back and encapsulate it. I could just do it at the end, but I couldn't help it. Like, I just wanted this to look super like crisp with the shaping, so I am gonna be doing that and then go in and encapsulate all of the nails, and I'll be back to show you guys what that looked like. And with the power of editing, you guys don't get to see all of the boring part. I'm just taking some alcohol so I can see my progress on the filing part, because with all of the dust I wasn't able to like see how far I was filing down. And here how that smile line is looking. I decided to keep the encapsulation part of, or some of the encapsulation part, in the video just because this part went super well for me and I didn't want to leave this part out. I've kind of mastered, well not mastered, but I've kind of gotten the technique down to using 𝚙𝚚𝚗𝚍𝚞 clear. My beads weren't too runny, which allowed me to build that nail up, and then it also wasn't very dry either, to where they just dried in like patches of the nail and the nail became very bumpy. So my beads were to me very perfect, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and encapsulate all of the French tip nails, and then I'll go in with the filing. I believe I'm not going to show the filing because I do have to do some nail art and I don't want the video to be long. I feel like I say that in every video, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this part play out. I'm going to file off camera and I'll be back to show you guys what the nails look like and move on to the next step. So after filing the nails in the surface and reshaping, this is what the nails are looking like, and the shaping looks really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all of the dust so I can go in with the nail art. I couldn't stop looking at them because I feel like my process over the time I've been doing YouTube, my progress in filing just becomes even better because my nails used to come out really fat. Like now looking back, I thought they used to be cute, but them things were like really fat. So yeah, I was just admiring my nails, but like I said here, I'm just going to take some alcohol and a lint-free wipe and just remove all of that dust so I can go in with the nail art. So now moving on to the fun part, which is the nail art. I'm starting off with the Noir and Blanc duet set from 𝚙𝚗𝚡, which is their white and black gel polish. I do have a discount code which will save you 15% off your orders, which will be linked down below as always. And I'm just starting off by putting that onto my nail palette. And for the nail design, I'm just going to be outlining the French tip nail. And if I haven't mentioned, well, you see in the title, so you already know what the nails are going to be, but I haven't mentioned it, and I'm going to be doing some Frankenstein's nails. This design wasn't planned at all. I got the green, like once I decided on the green, it just kind of popped into my head. And since they are glow in the dark, it just ties into Halloween. So I'm just taking the black and a liner brush and I'm just going to be outlining that French tip. And this is going to be my Frankenstein nail. I'm just going to be doing some lines, and I haven't cured this yet. This is going to be like his hair, and I'll kind of like make it more opaque towards the smile line. I'm not gonna explain everything because I just want to let you guys watch this process. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna let this play out. But yeah, this is going to be my Frankenstein nail. I'm gonna be also outlining the other French tip nails, and I'm gonna do like the stitches type look, like the bob wire stitch pattern on the smile line, and then I'm also going to be doing some bones on the black nails. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this part play out. This was super fun to do. It just challenges me to do more nail art on my channel, and honestly, the more I do it, the more funner it becomes. Like, I'm getting so into nail art. Okay, now I'm just talking too much, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this part play out. Doing the bones, it kind of just came to me as I was doing the nail set, and I did have to look up a reference picture just because I wasn't sure how to draw them. This is my first time ever trying to attempt drawing bones on a nail. I did see a few other different styles, but this is just the style I ended up going with. And the only thing I didn't like about this was since I was trying to like film, my hand was at an angle and the bone design wasn't centered in my nail. But other than that, I feel like the bone design turned out really pretty and it turned out better than I expected. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish drawing that on the last two nails, and then I'll cure that, and then I'll be back for the top coat of the nail. Okay, so this is how the bone nails are looking. I went ahead and cured those, and I am just so in love with this nail set. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I couldn't decide if I was gonna go in with top coat, a glossy top coat or a matte top coat. I was just like doing them one by one. At first I was gonna do like the Frankenstein nails matte or whatever, and then I was gonna do the other ones glossy, but I just ended up doing all of them glossy. I edited out the parts where I was kind of doing them like one by one or whatever. I was carrying them in between to like see which ones I would do which, but I just ended up going with the matte for all of the nails, and then I'm just gonna cure that for 30 seconds. And just in case some of you are wondering, the matte top coat I'm using is from Melanie Susie. I got it in one of their gel polish kits. I'm not sure which one. If I can find the link, I'll link it down below. But you can get a matte top coat from anywhere. I feel like any brand will work good for a matte top coat. So after curing the nails, this is what the nails are looking like, and I was so like excited to show you guys. I forgot to add my cuticle oil. Like I was just showing them like the end of the video, but I went back in and added my cuticle oil, and now here is the final finish set, and I'm so happy how these nails turned out. These look super cute. I really put my skills to the test, and honestly using the acrylics was super fun as well. If you are interested in anything I've used in today's video, it will be linked down below along with my MODELONES discount code. Comment down below what you guys thought of today's video. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. So I almost forgot to show you guys what the nails look like in the dark, but here is how they look once I've turned off all the lights. And honestly, I was impressed at how bright they're glowing, and like I said, they do get even brighter coming out the UV LED lamp. But yeah, this is how the nails are looking, and I'll see you guys in the next video.